Okay guys, this is Tom from Numbers Game Lifestyle. And today we're going to talk about why women love a-holes. I have to kind of watch what I say early on in the video because YouTube doesn't like listening to swear words early on the video, but it's fine later on. Okay, so why do women love a-holes? And first we have to define what most women will consider an asshole. What do women consider assholes? Does it mean you physically or emotionally abuse your girlfriend? No, not at all. You can be the nicest guy, like treat her amazingly well, but you put yourself first. You don't let women nag you, push you around, bitch at you, direct any kind of negative energy towards you for very long before you tell them to like take a hike. I don't want you around me when you're like this. And if you don't do what they say, let's say they really want you to do something and you just say like, no, I'm not going to do that. Tough. You're just going to have to deal with it. You will automatically be considered an asshole by the woman that you're with, the girlfriend. And so yes, this is what I mean when I consider you an asshole, is you are not controllable. You're going to do what you want, when you want to do it, and you're not going to let women push you around. You have a backbone. You have a strong backbone. You may be the nicest guy in the world, but you have a backbone that sets boundaries and doesn't, give in to women's demands. And doesn't put up with like shitty behavior from the women that you're with. You are automatically considered an asshole. So, but why do women love these guys so much? They will love these guys until the day they die, or the day the guy finally dumps them. And even then they'll still love them. Why though? Why do they tolerate, why do they like these guys that can't be controlled? And it's because when you are not controlled, it is the perfect litmus test. Women are incredibly accurate at detecting your status in the relationship marketplace, how desirable you are. And women want guys, they want to be in relationships with guys that are above them, not below them. And that is what an asshole does. He communicates with his behavior that he is above her. He is higher status than she is. And that's what drives them crazy. That's what drives them to never leave you, never want to cheat on you. It's become obsessed with you because you have communicated that you're not faking it, because this is impossible to fake. You cannot fake being an asshole. This has to come within you. And this only comes within you when you have sexual abundance. When lots of women want you, you don't have to put up with any kind of horse shit from women. You can just, look, this is how it is. If you don't like it, that's too bad. I'll go find someone else. And it's not a big deal. And this is what drives women absolutely crazy. Because if a lot of women want you, it means she's made a good choice. It means she's picked a good man. If lots of women want this guy. And it doesn't have to be, she doesn't have to physically see you around with lots of women eyeballing you. It's communicated through your behavior. It's the fact that you have this super iron rod backbone that doesn't get pushed around. She can't push you around. She can't nag you. She can't bitch at you. It's just this aura that, yes, I won't be pushed around. I don't tolerate shitty behavior. And that's what drives her nuts, because it confirms your status in the relationship marketplace. It confirms your status in the sexual marketplace, that this guy is legit. It is impossible to fake this. It is impossible to fake status in the relationship market. Because I could physically tell everybody watching this video, this is how you behave. This is what will attract women. This is what will turn women off. And 99, probably like maybe 95% of the guys watching would not be able to do it. Why? Why wouldn't they just be able to like follow instructions? Is because it requires emotional control. The only guys that'll be able to do this are guys that know that they could replace women. This is why it's the perfect litmus test for women. They can tell exactly where you are on the sexual marketplace. She can tell, like, is this guy higher status than me, or is this guy lower status than me, by the way you behave around her. And it's impossible to fake. No way to fake it. The only way you gain this ability is to have sexual abundance and know within your heart that you could replace this girl if she ever gets too difficult. And it's not going to be very difficult for you. It's going to be a very simple thing. Within the week, you'll find another new girl to start a relationship with. That is what keeps women crazy about you. So what are the pros and cons about dating a asshole? Being in a relationship with an asshole? Well, the biggest pluses is the sex is going to be great. Women love sex with guys that are higher status than they are. And when you act higher status, the sex is going to be great, regardless of, how good your technical ability is. It all starts up here. And if she thinks that you're higher status than she is, you've got a groundwork for a great sex life. Women don't want to fuck guys that are below them in the sexual marketplace. Just doesn't turn them on. So she will get to brag about all the crazy, what you do to her body, the amazing sex that she's having. This is a huge selling point. She's going to be saying her girlfriend says, you don't experience this. My sex life is blows yours out of the water. Second, she will not get bored with an asshole because he's always communicating that he's higher status than she is. So she never gets bored with him. She just wants to spend more and more time with him. Spend obsessed with him. And she doesn't lose attraction. It can be for years upon years and years. Unlimited, provided the guy doesn't become, like a needy bitch. He maintains his backbone. She will be attracted to him to the day he dies. Second big advantage for dating an asshole. She's going to love him more than any other guy that she will in your entire life. I hate to break it to guys, but that's the way it is. Because all the other guys are controllable, but you won't be, provided you actually have a backbone. You will not be controllable, so you'll remain sexually attractive to her till the day you die. And she'll love you more than any other guy her entire life. Finally, these girls never have to second guess their choice on you. Girls that are in a relationship with an asshole, if you are an asshole, she's never going to second guess. Could I do better? Maybe I could find someone better than him. No, never going to happen, because you've already communicated that I'm high status. I could replace you. It's not something you overtly tell women I could replace you any minute. No, it's all reflective in how you behave, how uncontrollable you are. So you never have to tell women I could replace you in a day. No, you don't say that. Never say that. It's all reflective in your behavior. The fact that you don't follow the script. The fact that you do what you want. Okay, so what are the negatives of being in a relationship with an asshole? The first one is, the big one, is she can't control him. She can't tell him what to do. She can't bitch at him. She can't nag him. She can't convince him. He's uncontrollable, so he's going to do what he wants. And she just has to kind of put up with that. Secondly, he will not be a nice guy. Nice guys do what they're told and avoid conflict at any way possible. Assholes don't do that. They're going to do what they want, regardless if it pisses her off or not. Thirdly, the girlfriend if she's dating an asshole, is not going to be able to brag to her friends about all the amazing things he bought her, all the amazing things he did for her, because that's not what assholes do. Assholes give really good experiences in bed. They don't try to buy or, buy a woman's affection or earn her affection. They're going to give her amazing experiences in bed, and they know that's what they want the most. Fourthly, women are never going to get enough of his attention. They're going to be constantly wanting to spend more time with him. And that's a sign that, yes, you're doing things right. If the girl is hungry to see you. So yes, that's the disadvantage of, if you could call it a disadvantage of dating assholes. Yes, of course, one of the big disadvantages of dating an asshole is there's a very high likely that he's going to break this girl's heart eventually. That's just the way it is. If you want a guy that's nice and secure, going to be with you forever, and you never have to worry about him cheating or leaving on you, you better stick with a low status guy that doesn't have very many options, that's not going to test the waters. High status guys have a higher likelihood of, cheating, leaving you, dumping you. That's the that's the name of the game. And lastly, the big disadvantage of dating or being in relationships with assholes is you will never really have his complete love and devotion. You'll never be completely secure in the relationship, being like, whew, I got this guy in the bag. Don't have to worry about him ever leaving me. Don't have to worry about him ever cheating on me. This guy is mine. You won't have that kind of security with assholes because they can't be controlled. Let's just be honest. And that's what keeps women attracted in the long term anyways. So there's a bunch of trade-offs. Yeah, whether women want a relationship with a nice, normal guy that's lower status than she is. Some women prefer that. They prefer the relationship control, never having to worry about him ever leaving or cheating. But she's always going to second guess. She's always going to be man, I know I could have done better. The sex is terrible. This guy's lower status than me. But at least I have full control of his resources, time, and attention. Whereas the majority of women want higher status guys because the benefits outweigh the cons. And let's face it, assholes are rare. The majority of men are so thirsty for pussy that they will do anything to keep her. And that's the biggest repellent that, the biggest turn off women have from men. In conclusion, why being an asshole is so important for long-term attraction. It's so important because it's the one thing that you cannot fake. You cannot fake that you have sexual abundance. You cannot fake that you have an iron rod backbone. The only way you have an iron rod backbone, the only way you have sexual abundance is by actually experiencing it, doing the reps, and earning that. You earn that sexual abundance. You earn that backbone. So it can't be faked. You can't just listen to a video or listen to some advice and do the advice, because you will not be able to do it because you don't have the backbone to do it. And you'll know when you have reached this point, when you've reached sexual abundance, is when whatever woman you're with, I don't care how great she is, how amazing she looks, how great her personality is, but if worse came to worse, you could dump her at any point and move on with your life fairly easily and replace her and not feel too bent out of shape about it. Then you know that you have sexual abundance, and boom, you have a backbone. You're never going to get pushed around. You're never going to get bossed around. You are going to have a backbone, an iron rod backbone that will keep her around for as long as you want her. And why is this backbone so important for women? It's because it communicates to her, it confirms to her that she has made a very good choice. She's picked a very good man, because the only way this guy has this kind of backbone is if a lot of other women want him, and he knows that. That's the only way he has this kind of backbone. Otherwise, if he didn't think he could replace her, she would boss him around, and you would be her little bitch within a couple of days, couple months. You would be her little bitch, because then she would know, like, this guy's just a pretender. He's lower status than I am. I'm higher status than him. Maybe I should look for someone better than him. So this is why being an asshole is so important. Being an asshole, I should say. It just means being uncontrollable. It means doing what you want. With her in mind, obviously, you want to like care for her emotions, but you're going to put yourself first. And that is what being like an asshole is. It's a status thing. All right, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.